Hi, I'm Jet.
I'm Raven.
And we are Overdressed. And welcome to episode 11.
Episode 11. Lucky 11.
It really is. We're getting up there in episodes.
I have to state the obvious.
What?
We are now both redheads.
Oh my god, yeah!
In the last episode, it was our New Year's episode, and we did film it a couple days prior. And spontaneously, little old Raven was like, you know what? It's a new year, so I must act out.
Yeah.
And acting out resulted in me dyeing my hair red. I've been talking about it forever. I think I've even mentioned on the podcast once. And so like literally 2 hours before I went over to Jordan's, I was like, all right, I'm going to go buy some dye and dye it. And it actually turned out pretty good.
It did. I couldn't believe you did it yourself.
The color is not exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to do like a bright red, but because I have super dark hair, it ended up turning out to be like a cherry cola type of situation.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, very Dua Lipa. But I'm very happy with it, and I'm very curious to see how long it lasts because I tend to like go up and down. I say at least 6 months. I'll probably keep it, but I also kind of want to keep it for Halloween so that I could do like redhead.
We could do like double red.
Yeah, I mean, how fucking cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be sick.
Like a Kim Possible. Anyways,
is Ron Stoppable a redhead too?
I actually think he's blonde.
Oh,
you could be
I could go back
Rufus.
Yeah, I could be the naked fucking mole rat.
But yes. So, what are you wearing tonight?
Thanks for asking. I'm wearing my favorite little Evie denim maxi skirt.
So cute.
Or maybe it's a midi skirt, to be fair. And then I'm wearing a Skims bodysuit.
Love those.
With a Vivienne Westwood poncho, all from Poshmark, baby.
Bring back ponchos.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about ins and outs and ins ponchos.
I agree. I effing love a poncho.
Very cute. I love it.
Thank you. What are you wearing?
I am wearing a bodysuit from H&M. Their basics are great. I am wearing the skirt that I thrifted. I think it was from like one of those like kind of fast fashion-y booths, but I need to participate in the what is this, leopard? Cheetah.
I think it's both, actually.
And yeah, and then a shit ton of jewelry today. I have so many that are from different like thrift stores and small vendors out here, and I love it. Yeah,
I like the boxing glove.
Thank you. Yeah, she's great. Actually, the artist that did this one was the same one that did all the jewelry for the influencer I used to work for her Coachella outfits.
Oh,
yeah.
I still need to hit up Audrey, who was on our last episode.
Yes, we need to get those. Yeah, I know. I really want one named after me. I think I need something. I kind of liked the like larger cross that she had on, but I think I want to request like a 3-cross one and make it all black for like Raven.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Do you have an idea of what yours would be?
Nope.
I think like pearls would look really pretty with you.
Oh, speaking of, I actually just got this pearl bracelet for Christmas.
Oh, Winnie. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Because they've missed you so much.
Hi, Win. Pearl is not technically my birthstone. It's because I'm like at the end of May, so I'm technically an emerald, but I just feel like pearl kind of just like fits my...
Yeah. You would look really pretty with like a full pearl.
Oh, thanks.
Future husband?
Yeah.
Full pearls.
Speaking of future husbands, how's the dating scene treating you?
Dating scene is good. I have never been treated so well in my entire life.
Incredible.
So, these were from him.
Stop.
Yeah, he gave them to me when he picked me up from the airport. Very sweet, man. The other day, I woke up and he typically makes me like coffee and breakfast, but I was craving like specific breakfast foods, and so we went to the grocery store and he bought everything to make them, and it was like a plate this big of like 5 different foods, and of course I ate it all, like the fat ass that I am. The girls that like eat like salads and like as if they don't actually eat, I mean mine, I don't eat that much, but
I'm gonna say like I'm gonna punch you. Like, what are you talking about?
I usually don't eat that much in general, but when I do eat, I get down. Like when I was at Thanksgiving dinner with Alyssa and her family, her mom and their plates looked like little birds were eating. And I was like,
that's
it's
always my mother's plate too.
I was like, it's Thanksgiving. You should be piling that. I should not see plate. It should be food only.
I'm the same. Also because now that I don't do Thanksgiving at my home and I go to someone else's, I feel a little uncomfortable going for leftover or for seconds. So I pile that shit up.
Nice.
And like my plate is clean at the end. And then actually my latest Thanksgiving, I went back inside and I went and found the corn casserole and just ate it with focaccia bread.
Nice.
Like a dip.
Oh, I love Thanksgiving.
Me too.
You know, it's so crazy that other like countries don't do it.
I know.
They should have Thanksgiving everywhere. There should be a version of Thanksgiving in every single country.
Not like celebrating like a genocide of like, indigenous people, but the feast.
The feast.
Yeah.
Of the feast of being thankful and reflecting on those parts of your life. I mean, we kind of do that during Christmas time.
Yeah.
But it's such a different, I don't know, like it's tradition in my family where we all stand around in a circle, and it's kind of a pain in my ass, not gonna lie. But like we all stand in a circle, we all hold hands. It's before a blessing. Every single person goes around and says what they're thankful for. And it is such a wholesome moment because so much happens in a year from like Thanksgiving to Thanksgiving. And but when you have 35 people that are holding hands, the food is getting cold. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. You don't need to do a 10-minute spiel right now. I know we're all thankful.
Like 7 people.
No, this every time it's at least 20 to 30 people.
Oh man.
And you got to stand there, hands getting all sweaty.
I'd be like, can we just sit?
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have to do that in my house.
Yeah. I want to be of the trends.
And the outs.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up my list.
Okay. I did not make a list, but I, in my head, have so many, guys. And I've actually already spoke about this with my sister. And I'm actually doing it right now. Can you guess what it is?
Wait, like an N?
Mm-hmm.
Layering jewelry?
Mixing metals.
Oh, I put that on my list
Mixing metals. I've been doing it for years, but I think this is the year when everyone else catches on.
Look I have silver and gold on right now, which is...
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's people that wear like silver or gold for the complexion.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the vibe of both, you get both. You know what I mean? Like, it fits with any complexion.
Yeah, I get that. I've been like a gold person most of my life, but like honestly, some nice silver pieces kind of just like they really don't like they make the look a little different, a little less like not put together, like less refined, but more like
like messy,
like
but in a good way.
Yeah, eclectic is the word I'm looking for. It's got a text saying Nosferatu tomorrow.
Oh, I watched that.
I watched it as well.
Yeah. That shit fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was 1, very long. 2, his breathing made me really uncomfortable. And then the scene with the children was not prepared for.
Oh my God, why did I laugh?
Oh, the way I screamed in the theater, it was bad.
I was like,
no, I was distraught. I was not okay.
Yeah, no, Olive was like that too. And I was like, really?
And then the faces that I was and the sounds I was making during the sex scene, I was like, oh,
you were like,
please.
oh, this is so sexy.
Oh my God. I was like, this is so disturbing. But Lily Rose Depp did an incredible job.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the ins and outs. Ins, Nosferatu. Baby and out.
I have as an in, we just talked about this, but Poshmark is my in.
Do you think more people are going to be on it?
I do, but I also, as an out, I put Depop.
Yeah, I don't love Depop.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So yeah, in is Poshmark. In is figuring out Poshmark's UX system. Because that's
what the fuck does that mean?
Like user interface.
Yeah.
It's pretty like, people always tell me they don't use Poshmark because they hate the user interface. But then I give them a little tutorial and I'm like, see, it's really not that hard to figure out. Like it's not intuitive whatsoever. But once you have it figured out, like it's the best. So, and if they changed it, I would be pretty mad.
Okay.
So,
Poshmark.
In Poshmark, out Depop.
I have an in. Flossing.
Love.
Can people floss? Like, I'm not joking. I don't know if it's because I am a certain way with my teeth and like how I can immediately notice if somebody flosses or not. But it is such a pet peeve of mine when I can tell somebody has not flossed. Like, I'm the type where I used to like be late to class because I would be on the bus to my class and realize I forgot to floss and turn around. Like, it would, because you could feel it. I don't understand how people are so anti-flossing.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I floss like once a week.
Girl, what the fuck? You should be flossing beginning.
I know. But I use an electric toothbrush and I get my teeth cleaned every 6 months.
Out? normal toothbrushes.
Oh, so out.
So out. Guys, we have innovated the toothbrush.
Yeah.
There's no reason. I genuinely don't understand people that use normal toothbrushes.
Yeah, me either.
Like, how is that getting the job done?
It's not.
It's not.
In.
And then you're still not flossing? So in floss, out normal toothbrushes. Thank you very much.
In.
Dental hygiene.
Changing your toothbrush head.
Ooh, just did that. Yep.
I just ordered a whole box of new ones.
Yep. I will say out the prices of that.
It was $8.
Oh, mine was like 20 something dollars.
Oh.
Yeah. I need to order on Amazon apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways. Prices of CVS electric toothbrushes.
Yeah. Out ghosting after intimacy.
Ooh.
That shit deserves closure. I mean, depends on if you had a dinner date and intimacy.
Okay.
If you had just intimacy.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't even call it like a one night stand intimacy. That's not even, that's not intimate. That's,
okay.
That's
like emotional connection.
Yeah.
Okay. Valid. Out.
Out.
No more ghosting, guys. JK. In, ghosting when they bombard you.
Ghosting after one date or one hookup.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes. That is in.
Not okay is ghosting after 2 or more dates and 1 or more sleepovers.
Yes.
You have to at least say, hey, this was great, but I'm not into it.
Exactly.
Bye.
Yep.
And that's all you have to say.
In, ghosting after a normal hookup. Out, no ghosting after intimacy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, out ghosting after intimacy. So don't do it.
Oh,
yeah.
We get it.
Yeah. I have an out that I don't know if you're going to agree with.
Okay.
Curating your Instagram. Out. I think post whatever the hell you want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like you need to be posting a blurry photos of your glasses of wine at dinner. Just post a hot selfie of you and go. Because that was the whole point of the dump, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll agree with that out because I don't curate mine.
Exactly.
It just kind of automatically flows because I'm that fucking cool, guys.
I agree. Like, I actually like the way my feed looks.
Yeah.
But I never am thinking, oh, I can't post a selfie of just me because I just posted one. Because guess what? They're all just selfies of me.
In hot photos.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if your mom follows you. I don't care if grandma follows you. I don't care if your ex follows you. I don't care. Post whatever you want to post.
Yeah.
In not giving a shit.
Exactly. Like, I think it shows that you give a lot less shits when you just post a hot photo of yourself rather than trying to curate this image of this girl that doesn't really care that much.
No.
And she's just posting like this photo of these trees she saw. Like, unless you're like obsessed with nature, like I have a friend who's just like, she has like a separate account that's just like collecting things and she like posts like pretty landscapes and whatever.
Yeah. If it's organic.
That's authentic to her.
Yeah.
But like, I know when you bitches aren't being authentic.
1000%. I mean, my biggest flex in my life is you can always look at my Instagram and see exactly who is important in my life, what I am doing, like where I'm at, like everything is like people know everything about me.
Same.
Off of that topic and in, not that like we're doing this right now, but going off of the fact that I post all the things about my life, people were looking at my profile and knew if I was in a relationship or not in a relationship. That is an in. Don't be afraid to post your boyfriend or your girlfriend.
And don't be afraid to delete photos of them when you break up.
1000%. And say in therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy will always be in, guys. If you're cool, if you're not cool, if you're
going through
it, or if you're not going through it, honestly, even when you're in your high peaks, it's nice to have somebody to reflect things off of.
Yeah.
And learn how to progress and grow always.
Yeah. And kind of someone to bring you back to earth and be like, appreciate right now and think about how you can use this positive energy to excel forward.
Yep. Out U.S. healthcare.
In Luigi inside me.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Out glorifying youth.
Expand.
I think that like these 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds need to stop thinking that 24, 25 is old.
Oh my God. I know we've talked about this, but I hate the videos that are like, what year do you think is old? Literally, fuck off. 2000 is not old.
That video made me write that down today.
Yes.
Because I'm like, well, just wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah.
You're going to be 25 before you know it.
Yeah.
24, 25.
Yeah. Also, anything in the 20s is immediately young.
Yeah. So at my Hanukkah dinner, last weekend, I was with by family friends, obviously, as we do. And I've always been at the kids' table.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, I was not at the youngest kids' table. The youngest kids were all in college. They were sophomores and juniors in college.
Okay.
And they decided that they were going to go to a different spot than us. Like,
20s,
yeah, I guess I'm the youngest of that crowd's like 24 to like 32-year-olds, 33-year-olds. And I was just like, give them 3 to 4 years and they're going to be right at this table again with us because like, you're not that much younger than us.
Yeah.
I'm 5 years older than the youngest. So it's like,
I do feel like the younger generation views us as way, like, I don't even remember being 18, being like, oh my God, 25 years so old.
oh, I do.
I was never like that, but you're slightly younger than me.
Mm.
Like, I feel like my generation, the ones, whatever we call them, the Zillennials, the ones that are in between the millennial and the Gen Z,
Yeah.
it was never viewed like that. Like, we never judged people that were like older or younger because we were kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So like I had friends that were your age or like younger, you know, like 5-6 years younger than me. And then I had 5-6 years older than me. So for me, I was like, oh, they're just my friends. Like
Yeah.
nobody's old. Everyone's just kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's why. Like I feel like 18-year-olds are no longer friends with people that are like my age.
Oh, this one's like actually so controversial for me to put as an out.
Okay.
I said out fake tanning.
Oh.
Which is crazy as a girl who used to fake tan every Thursday night.
Wow.
Like as of like early 2024.
What led you to that being an out?
Okay. We know I love my girl Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh no.
However, photos from like the Golden Globe afters, I saw all of these beautiful celebrities and all these naturally pale women just looking pale, like Dakota Fanning.
Yep.
Elle Fanning.
Yep.
I can't even think of any of their other names.
We love you, Fannings.
But like they were all just like looking. Oh, Mikey Madison, like Emma Stone. They were all just looking like pale and glorious. And then Sabrina Carpenter, who is naturally pale.
Yeah.
She had like an insane spray tan.
Oh.
And I was just thinking, man, we should just embrace our like natural tones.
Yeah.
Especially it's winter. It's January. Yeah. It's okay that we're not tan.
Yeah.
You can just be a little glowing forest elven fairy.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be slathering on that loving tan. Like that, I mean, I'm being hypocritical because I was doing that every winter.
Yeah.
But like I kind of am just like, whoa, you can kind of be beautiful and pale.
1000%.
Like they're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah. Well, and in that same category is tanning it with sunscreen. Like I think that a lot of people don't do that. They think that the only way that you can get a good tan that lasts a long time is with either baby oil or tanning oils or whatever. And I've noticed that the longest tans that last on me are the ones where I use sunscreen.
I have never tanned without sunscreen in my life.
Well, see, I usually did it because I can get dark, but I was like, I want to get dark fast. Like I can get it in a day, like whatever. And that's not, I realized this past year that like, if I use sunscreen, I can still get tan. I'm just not damaging my skin. I don't know if that's because I'm getting older and I don't want to damage my skin as much, but I also realized I don't have to do those steps in order to be tan. And my tan lasted forever.
No, true. You're still pretty tan. I mean,
so anyway, I did go to the which I did not use sunscreen one of those days. And that's another lesson learned and why it's an out. An out is a sunburn.
Yeah, no, I get sunburned quite easily. So I've been
in more travel.
Oh my God,
sunny places.
I'm actually planning a trip for this year with the high school girls.
So fun.
Yeah. I think we're going to do Greece and Croatia.
Nice. Yeah. Greece is beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't been since I was like 8.
Nice.
So it'll be fun. And I've never been to Croatia.
Yeah, that's sick.
In, gin and soda. Out, tonic water.
Yeah, tonic water. Did you guys know? So many calories.
And so much sugar. I was literally talking about this with someone last weekend.
Yep.
Or maybe it was last night. I had mentioned, I was like, I'm no longer, I'm getting gin and tonics just because like, first of all, tonic water does not taste that good. And second of all, it's just full of sugar and calories, which if you're trying to avoid a hangover, that's not what you want.
Oh my God. Also out jinxing yourself. don't bring up something that you are like grateful for, because I was just saying, I was like, oh my God, I have not had a throw up hangover in 6 months.
Wow.
Since we started going out, had not had one where it was a bad hangover. I was getting perfectly drunk every single night. And then the night that we went out this past weekend,
yeah.
mixed tequila and wine, which I've done before. Guess too much, was feeling so sick. And I had said the 2 nights before, I was like, wow, it's been so long since I've had a hangover. Jinxing yourself.
Yeah.
Don't jinx yourself. It's an out.
That is an out. I want to go out.
Also that night, so drunk.
I think we were drunk when I got there.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
When I'm drunk, I like want to sleep and I want to leave everyone. And so the whole time I was like, I felt bad. I felt bad. No, he was essentially just like, we have to stay for Jordan. Like, Jordan is here. And I was like, no, I want to stay for Jordan. I was like, but also I really want a burger and I want to go to bed. And he was like, just say,
leave soon after.
We stayed for 2 hours.
Soon after.
Okay. 2 hours is a appropriate amount of time of wanting to leave originally. Yeah. No, I drank like a full bottle of wine before I showed up, and I had tequila here before. And so like I was already, and then I had another glass, and then I had another drink at the second bar. But yeah, I'll do better next time. I'm so sorry. Did you have fun still?
I did.
You met some of his friends and
I did. I ended up like talking to one of them, and he got my number.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. So that was good.
Did you know that guy was the one that we were supposed to meet at Good Time at David Wayne's?
Oh my God.
The second day I ever met that guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I put as an in red hair.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Also in having a crush.
Fuck yeah.
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 Just because
crushes are great.
I know I've like beaten this horse to death, but like I have not, I'm not a lover girl. I like, as much as I would love to, I'm like trying to become one. I was like, I'm actually in my lover girl era for the first time in 6 years at the moment. Not because I have someone, just because I'm like, have a crush, and it's all these feelings I haven't felt since I was a teenager, and like literally looking up like my horoscope and shit. And it's just like kind of very fun, but it's also like, wow, I am jaded / have been jaded for so long. And I feel like I'm kind of healing a part of myself by like having a crush and letting myself feel these emotions. And even if like this crush doesn't work out, like it's nice to know that I have the capabilities of feeling this way.
Totally. Yeah. No, that's exciting.
Yeah.
In wiener dogs. And that's been an in for the past year. Everyone and their mom's trying to get a blonde wiener.
Yeah.
And they're the best.
In cats.
Yeah. Well, sure.
So what were your thoughts on the Golden Globes last night?
I watched clips of it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently everyone loved Nikki Glaser.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising. Also, her plastic surgery, crazy.
Wait, what did she...
I mean, her face looks so different to me.
She looks the same to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be just a me thing, or if she actually did. I know everyone's getting bluffs and stuff like that, but I mean, she looks good. I know everyone's talking about her. I know everyone's talking about the fact that this is the second year that Kylie Jenner was there with Timothy.
Oh, she went last year too.
Mm-hmm. Winnie. What's wrong? Come here. Come lay down.
Did you see that clip of Demi Moore totally snubbing Kylie?
No.
Oh my God.
Demi Moore's acceptance speech, though, was beautiful.
It was. I loved it. But there's this video that has been going like mega viral because people are like, I can't believe she did that to Kylie. But she went up to their table where Elle Fanning, the woman who plays Joan Baez in the Bob Marley movie. I can't remember her name right now. But she went up to the two of them and was like, you two. And Kylie was like sitting there, like trying to get in on the conversation, like smiling at her and nodding. And she literally just like puts her back to Kylie and looks at Elle and the other girl.
Yeah.
And is like, you two, beautiful, amazing. Literally goes, you two. And then she walks around Kylie's chair and goes to Timothy and says something to him and like, and then just walks away.
I feel like there's a lot of lore that people don't know about within the celebrity world.
I agree.
That we don't know about. Like that, I feel like the Kardashians are always kind of the center of. Like, I feel like we see from the outside, like, why the fuck would she be so, but we don't know what happened.
No, what I thought, everyone was like hating on Demi Moore, being like, this is low-key mean girl behavior, blah, blah. And like standing up for Kylie, being like, why do I feel bad for Kylie? First of all, don't feel bad for Kylie.
Yeah, Kylie's life is okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Second of all, do you maybe think it's because she's not an actress and she is at the Golden Globes?
Yes, yeah.
And everyone else there is like very talented and has had to work super hard to get where they are, even if they're a Nepo baby. Like they've had to like prove themselves to have a spot at that table.
Yeah.
It's just that she's an A-lister that like hasn't had to work at all really to get on the A-list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of understand that from a actor's point of view.
Yeah.
Especially someone like Demi Moore, who has like been doing this for 45 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there any winners that you felt like didn't deserve to win? Or that somebody else should have won?
That's honestly a good question because people are so mad about Amelia Perez winning Best Picture.
Okay. What did that win over? What other people were in that category?
Over Wicked and Challengers and Anora. Pretty much like all the movies that were there.
I haven't seen that, so I don't know. Which one? The one that won.
Oh, I did see Amelia Perez, and honestly, I loved it. Like I thought nothing like that has ever been done before.
Okay.
It was extremely experimental. Like Zoe Saldana did an incredible job. I think she totally deserved her win.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was bi.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I just saw an interview that was going viral.
But like this one clip of it is going viral where like Zoe Saldana's character is talking to like the doctor, and it's like it is like one of the weirdest clips of the movie. Like I will acknowledge that. However, like that film is so captivating and so well done that like even if socially you might not like some parts of it, like it is a well done movie.
Okay. Yeah.
You know? So I think it honestly deserved the win, and everyone on Twitter is like, I can't believe a movie that no one saw has won. And it's like, guess what? The Hollywood Foreign Press Association did probably see it.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're not, this is not the Teen Choice Awards. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
It's not the teen choice.
Yeah. I need to watch it.
Yeah, you should. I didn't think I would like it, but like, just so captivating.
That's a Netflix one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
And just so unique. And like, I watched it with Luke and Bianca and Olivia, and we all were just like jaws dropped, like never seen.
Selena Gomez is in that one, yeah. Okay.
It was just so like, I couldn't look away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my rant about Amelia Perez.
Love.
Yeah. What did you think of the fashion?
From what I saw, I actually thought they did a really good job.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I saw a couple like other fashion reviewers on TikTok also, and like honestly, they killed it this year. Like so far, 2025 fashion. I think people are beginning to whatever. Selena Gomez looked so
amazing.
Beautiful. Also, Zendaya with her engagement.
I know, that's like the hot news. The hot
know.
goss coming out of it.
Ugh. First of all, that ring, unfucking believable. And she just looks, I mean, she always looks amazing.
Yeah.
But also Tom Holland, after that shoot that he just did where he's all like ripped, I'm like, whoa.
I'm really happy for them.
I know, same.
I'm trying to think of like an old Hollywood like couple, not old, but like last generation Hollywood, like Brangelina.
Yeah.
That was like
people are obsessed with. Yeah.
But actually, come to think of it, Brangelina like broke up Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, so people were mad.
I feel like people always have shit though.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people always have stuff. Oh, okay. Drama. I don't know if this is part of our pop culture update, but with like Justin and Haley.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen all of that?
I've seen a bit
How much
of
do we know is like true, not true? Are they just taking like some time apart because of the baby? Like, it seems complicated.
No clue. Like what's going on with them. Like, I think they're both being like really weird to be like posting about shit on social media.
Yes.
It's like,
it's just to stir up shit, which makes me think that he's probably going to drop an album.
Yeah.
And they're new parents. So I'm sure that has like heightened things, especially with the fact that like he comes from some mental illnesses and dealing with everything, and her being a new mom. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I just like I don't have too much to say on that. Like if their relationship isn't working out, that sucks. If she's not doing well postpartum, like that is really tough and a real issue that a lot of women face. So like I don't know. Like I don't know if it's drama as much as like it.
And then the fact that Selena just got engaged, so people are saying that maybe Justin's acting out because of that.
Well, that's ridiculous because he's married and has a baby with.
But like I feel like he's always kind of been triggered by things.
Yes, but like
done.
he needs to grow
up and he needs to move on.
If
but
that is the case,
yeah, we don't know, but
we really don't. Yeah. I mean, have you seen any of like the blind items from
that scenario
from the Golden Globes?
Oh no, I don't know anything.
I saw like one that was about how like is that this Tom Holland's and Zendaya engagement isn't actually like how they were going to announce it, and they were going to do like some big press release. But I'm like, no, like what?
She wouldn't show up to the Golden Globes with a ring on her finger.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then all her poses being like,
yes,
look
and her,
at my hand.
Of her showing it to like people, like, come on, let's get serious.
Yeah.
And then it was also that blind item something about her like shading Sydney Sweeney or like some illiterate rival.
Oh, Jesus.
Not illiterate, so SS. Yeah, I don't know. Blind items, I don't always trust them. There was one about apparently some winner was found like spotted like having sex in an alley because they got super drunk.
Oh,
don't know who that was.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats to them for winning and congrats on the sex.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What else? Oh, apparently some woman that was there and who's from like a famous family was soft launching her new girlfriend, aka coming out of the closet.
Oh.
People were speculating that was Dakota Fanning. However, she brought her grandma as a date. Yeah. So I don't think that was the case.
Don't really think that's possible.
I don't know who Elle Fanning brought as her date though. So maybe that could be the case.
Okay.
But I also could be wrong about that.
I love them.
I do too.
They're so cute.
I adore The Great.
Yeah.
Ugh, I miss that show.
I never watched it.
So good. Elle Fanning, incredible. Nicholas Hoult, incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a great cast. What a great show. I love a historical drama.
Are you a fan of The Crown and things like that?
No, like I need like, it can't be like a serious historical shit. Like it needs to be like outlandish. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that, The Great is outlandish. Ugh, it's so good.
I love that.
So I saw this headline.
Yep.
A Rolls Royce was pulled over and inside officers found a baby spider monkey. That was the headline.
But just
and here, let me show you the picture.
Okay. Oh, what? Is he tied up?
No, he's in someone's hands.
Oh.
Or she.
Oh.
So I don't know about
that thing is small.
It's tiny. It's a baby spider monkey. I don't know about you, but when I first saw that photo and read that headline, my immediate thought was, oh my God, was the monkey driving?
Monkey pulled over.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, holy shit, like some monkey was like recklessly driving a car. Like,
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past
That's what I'm
Monkeys
saying.
are really smart.
But then I had to click on the article, but I was like, what in the world? And no, the monkey was not driving. She's just a little baby 5 to 6 month-old spider monkey.
Wow.
Unfortunately, she was in horrible condition when she was found. So she's currently receiving critical care at the Oakland Zoo. But basically, this Rolls Royce was speeding, got pulled over, and in the car was this 27-year-old who had apparently illegal cannabis. So this was in California, so I'm a little confused as to why
it has to be a lot.
Yeah, so it probably was a lot of cannabis.
Yep.
Along with the spider monkey.
Crazy.
In a onesie.
Rich people. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on with new hobbies.
So yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting point to bring up. And she's unnamed. I would like to name her like Ghost because that was the type of Rolls Royce that they were driving.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. So, and also what might be dealing with in my personal life. So Ghost. Yeah.
Another thing that's currently happening is our crazy winds have caused massive fires in the Palisades. And that's like currently going on while we're filming this. Freaks me out that we can get 100 miles per hour winds over here. and during fire season. Like, imagine if we had tornadoes in this side of the country. How terrifying that would be.
No, that'd be so scary. It would just, there'd be a tornado fire.
Yeah.
Fire tornado.
Yeah. Do there,
Fire-nado.
do they have fires in like tornado nation, like the stretch of tornadoes in the Midwest?
Maybe not like natural fires because it's all like plains.
Oh,
You know, and like fires are usually thought of as like forest fires.
yeah.
And like bushfires.
Right. And there's nothing over there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm assuming no,
Yeah.
but don't quote me on that.
Got it.
We care at all about like this Brianna chicken fry Grace O'Malley drama.
No,
I know. I don't either.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think all of it's overhyped and unnecessary headlines and content, to be honest.
Like, that really sucks that friends of 15 years like broke up over like business. Like, that is really sad. And like, I have friends of that length, and if we had a falling out like that, I'd be very devastated. But also, like, I don't know. I'm Team Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So now it's time for Dating Update with Raven and Jet. Why did you sing over it?
I always sing like
Well,
that.
yes, but you sing it after I say it.
Fine. Say it.
Dating Update with Raven and Jet.
Dating Update with Raven and Jet.
Dating. New year, new us, right?
I mean, I freaking hope not. Like, I hope I'm still the same me as I was when he liked me back in December.
I feel like these dating updates are just spiraling out of control at this point.
Is it? So, if you've kept up, you kind of know what the hell is going on with me.
Yeah.
Anyway, am I being ghosted? That's the question of the day.
Yeah.
And so, okay, also the only reason I'm able to like talk about this so candidly to the camera is because I told him that I would like rip my eyeballs out if he ever watched the show.
Good.
And I was like, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. And he agreed to that. So like,
well, seeing how he is not on social media, he barely fucking texts. If he does contact you, it's via FaceTime and phone. So like, hardly fucking doubt that you are watching right now.
Oh my God, please don't be.
No, you're for sure not.
But yeah, I don't think he's the type of person to ghost.
I don't think he's ghosting her.
Thank you. However, the data points are saying otherwise. So that's why I'm like feeling a little bit of like cognitive dissonance where I'm like looking at the facts versus what I intuitively know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, this can't be possible. Like, he's not that type of person.
Yeah.
So the question is, do I play the waiting game or do I reach out?
My opinion is that I think because of the facts that we do know about him, reaching out is not a unusual or desperate thing to do. Like, I think that like showing interest or meeting him halfway is, you have to like give, I don't know, I'm like, give a guy a chance. Like, there's like, you can't like there's certain people that like, if they proved otherwise, it's like, all right, X-nay them after like one or the two things. Like, I'm not going to give them the time of day. But if it's somebody that you're interested in that have shown you proof otherwise, why not give the opportunity for him to like show where he needs to? Of course, we have these expectations, but you can't even vocalize that until you have another conversation. So it's like, we got to work with what we got.
Yeah. So now it's just the uncertainty.
Yeah.
Which is like, my little OCD brain is like looking for clues and answers. And so I'm like going through like the ghosting subreddit and like literally reading research papers about like the psychology behind
spiraling
ghosting.
In a way. Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess that's a lot better than like what I used to do when I was a teenager, when I would be like, okay, universe, if he still likes me, show me a sign that this and that will happen. And instead maybe it's better. Maybe it's still the same exact sort of
for me, I'm like, you got to make it tangible for yourself. Like, put it in your hands for an opportunity to actually happen. Like, don't expect it to fall from the sky or that he's going to do it or read your mind. Like, that's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
At least for my experience. I'm like,
true.
I don't even think, especially, I don't know, like also coming from dating apps, it's like nothing happens unless I put the action to it. So it's like, until I message them, or if I show interest, or if I like whatever, match with them, there's no opportunity otherwise.
Yeah.
Like I can't be like, well, hopefully he'll message DM me on Instagram. Like that's not,
Yeah.
you know?
You're right.
Take
Yeah.
action where you can take action.
Yeah. You're right.
Personally.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm just so scared of like handing over power.
Yeah.
Which is,
I don't think it's handing over power though. I think it's taking the power that you have and utilizing it.
okay. I like that.
Personally.
Do you have anything else you want to share? I know we kind of touched on your dating update earlier.
Not really. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like going where it's going.
Yeah.
I had a spiral moment, not going to lie. And began to question everything because of the feelings that I was feeling.
What is this feeling?
What is that from?
Wicked.
No, of course. But yeah, no, enjoying myself, doing my thing, chugging along. Can't really approach things until I'm doing it day by day.
Yeah.
Like I cannot think about future at all. Future as in like tomorrow. Literally, if I think that far ahead right now, I have so much other things going on in my life. I like can't even imagine trying to like finagle like relationship things. I was just watching an episode of House where she had like so much going on. Dr. Cuddy, who's the head of the hospital. Anyways, and she was also dating this guy. And I'm like, how the fuck are you dating somebody when literally you're trying to save the hospital and deal with your like one employee that's fucking crazy and have a baby? I'm like, how do you do all this and then also be like, I'm gonna have sex in the morning? Like it's just great. Like relationships are like so much work personally, like when I think about them. And so I'm like, I need to figure out everything else.
Totally.
So that's kind of my mentality on everything right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun update.
Yeah. But great episode.
Great episode indeed. That was a great conversation. And I don't know, I'm just glad to be back in the year 2025, staying consistent, following our interests and passions and hobbies. And yeah. I don't know. I'm grateful that I'm seeing another day.
Jet's doing great, in case you're wondering.
So good.
But yes, thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow us on all socials. We're on Spotify, obviously YouTube, Apple, Instagram. Also, I feel like with TikTok and the way that everything's going, please follow our Instagram. That one's, I mean, numbers are, I don't really give a fuck, but it's just a good way to connect with us if you want to. And yeah, so.
Someone did a comment on our TikTok, 93 followers, laughing face. And I'm just like, bitch, you have one follower.
And also like, where are you supposed to start?
Exactly. Like, sorry that I didn't buy myself some followers.
That's like the thing too, is like, I'm not trying to go that route. I'd rather it all be organic.
Exactly. I don't know if you saw that. So I love watching other podcasts. So I was watching like Trisha Paytas and Hannah Mojo's new podcast, Not Love Line. And at one point they were just like, it was kind of so condescending, but it was like, I love those podcasts that like, they don't get any views and they're just still going and they're doing it. And I'm like, me.
Yes.
Us.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll keep going. Because guess what? We're on episode 11 and we're still chugging along.
We are.
And we're having so much fun doing it, regardless if you're watching or not. Because we filmed, we had a great time. We talked and had a great conversation. What could be better than that?
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned for next episode. Exciting guest, a good friend of mine. And exciting things to come.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.